Okay, let's talk pressure points. Welcome to the Heritage Arts YouTube channel. Let's talk pressure points. So everybody wants to talk about pressure points. As it happens, there just aren't really a lot of pressure points that really work that you can rely upon, okay? And so people will tell you that there's this one on your hand, and there's a couple on your wrist, and there's one on your thigh here, and they'll tell you all these ones. But I'm going to tell you, they're hard to hit, they're difficult to get your hands on, okay? And furthermore, if you have to push it much harder than that, then it must not be all that sensitive, okay? You want something that's a good pressure point if you hit it right, but reality is that you want something that you can get an immediate response out of. And there's only a handful. So the first one is, look up if you would, Cameron. The first one is the suprasternal notch. This is the sternum, and this is the clavicle, okay? The suprasternal notch. So get ready to tap. So it won't hurt him, but I'm going to push down on that position. Does that feel good? No. Instantaneously, it doesn't feel good. Don't push up, okay? Push down. So get a finger in it, and then push down into the hole. Immediate response. You will get distance when you press that spot. Look, he doesn't even, I'm not even touching it yet. He's pulling back, all right? Now, that's the suprasternal notch. It's right above the sternum, all right? Now, over here is his collarbone, okay? So this is the supraclavicular process, I believe is what it's called. But right above the clavicle, see, it's a nice little shelf you can hold on to. The same thing goes for there. You get an immediate response, okay? Immediate response. Look up so they can see. So if you can see, you got to move his lovely hair. So right here is this point right above the bone. If you push down on it, you get an immediate response. Look that way. Now we have the mastoid process. So right here is the mastoid process. You get an immediate response to the mastoid process. You want that. That's the one you want. All right, now turn around. All right. So on the back, try to turn all the way around. I want to show them your back. All right. So just all the way, face that way. So on his back, there's a spot, but it's right here. You see that response? Okay. So that is the spot. Now, what good is that spot? So I'm going to show you. Lay down if you would, Cameron. So on your back, and then put your head right here, will you? Just spin. Just spin. Just fine. Bring, come. So you're right in the middle of the camera. Good. So what I'm going to do to Cameron is, if we were wrestling, what I would do is I would give him this. And I would just put that right there, and I would set that little mountain underneath of his back, right on that spot, and then I would give him my weight. Okay? So if he and I are wrestling, and I'm on top, and let's say I'm not really getting anywhere, if I put my hand underneath that spot, and then he goes down on it, how does it feel, Cameron? Yeah. All right, now tell me if you'd like to tap. Does that feel good? That's not good. So you might have to move around a little bit and you find something that's even worse. Okay? So what you need to do when you're wrestling is you need to understand that everything that you do needs to cause discomfort. Everything you do needs to cause discomfort. So when I'm on top, if I wanted to move off to the side, I wouldn't just leisurely spin off to the side. I would put my elbows on him. I would put my elbow here. I would put my elbow here. I would put my elbow here. And then I would maneuver to the side. And then when I got on my side, I would put my forearm against his bicep. Right? If I want him to move his arm, Cameron, would you leave your arm there if I did that? No. You would move your arm, right? Okay. Then when he moves his arm, oh, I'm going to capitalize on that. I'm not going to stay here forever. Now, if you'll notice, I'm not on my knees. I'm giving him my weight. This doesn't feel particularly good either. I'm also being nice to Cameron because I'm not putting my weight where I should be putting it. Cameron, I'm not going to break your rib, I promise. But I want you, I'm going to release his hand, I want you to show the camera, I want you to tap when you feel what I'm about to begin to do, okay? So I'm going to put my sternum against the lower rib on his left side, and I'm going to give him a little lick. You feel that? So if I was to give him every ounce of my 160 pounds, I'm going to get it even better. I'm going to get right on it. Okay? You feel that?
Yeah.
Now, if I was in the right, perfect position, I'm not even going to be able to get both feet off the ground, I don't think. But I'm going to go ahead. Everything that you do needs to hurt. If you are fighting for your life, if you're wrestling for self-defense, then every place that you place your body against his needs to cause discomfort. So if it's a scramble and if it's a fight and he's on his leg, he gets up, go ahead and crab up like we're really fighting. He comes up. If I can get my leg on top of his leg, I'm going to place it on there. His hand's on the mat. I'm going to place my knee on that. I'm going to put my shin across his forearm, and I'm going to let him have it. Did you see that? That's called fear, okay? That's what you want to do. Every place that your body is on him. So I would put this here, and I'd put my elbow in that. That's what wins fights, my brothers. Thanks for watching. Take care.